Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Orlando and on here we talk about fragrances. And in today's video I have 9 fragrances here that are my recommendations for the colder weather. It's getting really cold now, so it's feeling really like winter now, and I think these are just 9 perfect fragrances that I for sure will be enjoying in this cold weather. And I'll start with uh, this one. So this is not in any particular order. It's not a ranked video, and I'll start with Bronze Tonka by Carolina Herrera. And this one is just obviously it's got tonka, coffee, leather. I think it's just a very warm, sweet, but not too sweet because I think the leather note here kind of offsets the sweetness from the tonka, and it's just really amazing. And this smells really nice in the air. So it's Bronze Tonka by Carolina Herrera, and totally unisex, very long lasting, and projects really well as well. So yeah. My next one is Encens Suave by Mathieu Premier. And this one, as the name says, it's an incense fragrance. So it's incense with vanilla because it's quite sweet. But it's very smooth and very, as it says, suave, like smooth. So it's not, not one of those very strong incense smells, but it's so well blended, uh, and is beautiful. Also very long lasting, and it projects quite nicely as well. It's not, a monster projection, but it projects really nice, and this is quite nice. Sometimes you don't really want a very strong fragrance. So that is Encens Suave by Mathieu Premier. And next one is I haven't had it for that long, and I don't know why I haven't really bought this before, but I just added to my collection recently, and that's Carlisle by Parfum de Marly. And this one is just beautiful. I get kind of a mixture between Leighton by the same brand, and also a bit of I think I get some tobacco here, but it's so well blended again, and I definitely get amber as well. I don't know if it's got amber. I haven't really read the notes, but it's such a beautiful kind of regal smell. It smells expensive, and it just smells beautiful. I think again this is it's unisex, but I think it leans more on the masculine side. Um, it's very long lasting as well, and projects really nicely. My next one is one of my favorites in this list, and that's by the brand Oud, and this one is Infusion Velour. I quite like these. They're 15 ml bottles. They're quite reasonably priced, and I think I've got 3 now from this size, and they're kind of good for traveling as well. But let's talk about this one, Infusion Velour. This is kind of a sweet oudy, so it's got oud. Um, I don't know. It's just a nice smell that it's a bit difficult to describe. It's just beautiful. I mean, you have to try it really. Um, it's Infusion Velours by Oud. And this list won't be one of my lists if it didn't have a Zara perfume. And this is the part of the tobacco collection. And there's tobacco 3, and that's Tabac Treasure. And this one, it's a tobacco fragrance, as the name says. But you get tobacco, a very strong note of cinnamon as well, so it's very warm, spicy. Um, the tobacco is quite prominent as well, and you also, as it starts to dry down, you get this vanilla ambery dry down, which is really, really amazing. So this starts off a very strong tobacco with cinnamon, and then it kind of dries down to more of a soft vanilla, but the tobacco kind of remains there till the end, and it's just a very nice fragrance. It's very long lasting for a Zara fragrance. I don't know about projection, but I do get whiffs through the day, but I don't think the projection is that strong. But it's, you know, it's quite long lasting, so I would say 7 to 8 hours probably lasting, maybe even longer. Um, it's marketed towards men, but I think this is totally unisex. I wouldn't say this is a masculine fragrance. So, yeah, it's Tabac Treasure by Zara. Next one, and this one I got after spray my paper, is the Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. And to me, this is probably the best elixir on the market, really. So they kind of kept the original DNA, but they've added some patchouli and vanilla, and to make it kind of more darker, more kind of wintry. Because I think the original, I mean, the original. I remember when it came out, I bought one, and it was so strong. It was amazing. These days, it's not as strong anymore. It's more of a spring summer fragrance. Is very light. It's not as rich and intense as it used to be, but this one is. So they've kind of brought almost the original back, and but added vanilla and patchouli that makes it very nice and warm and perfect for this time of year. So that is Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male Elixir. Right. My next one is Baby Cat by Yves Saint Laurent. And this is probably one of the best vanillas in the market at the minute. I don't know what's the situation with this fragrance because it's currently out of stock on the website. It was there not that long ago, but it's again out of stock. So this seems to be coming and going all the time. So I don't know what the situation is with it. I don't know if they've are going to discontinue it or not. I mean, it hasn't been in the market for that long, but yeah, don't know. So this one is a spicy vanilla incense fragrance. So you have to like vanilla and incense to appreciate this fragrance. It's but you get this chocolatey as well with it. Oh, this is just amazing. This smells wonderful in the air. This lasts forever in your skin. It projects really nicely as well. Um, probably from this line, this is probably the best one really from the Yves Saint Laurent line of Le Vestiaire um, collection thing. So totally recommend if you can get your hands on this one. Yeah, just blind buy it is amazing. If you like vanilla, this is perfect. So it's Baby Cat by Yves Saint Laurent. Unisex as well, and yeah, and very long lasting. So that's Baby Cat. Next one, I think it's probably the strongest, or one of the strongest fragrances in my collection. Again, a recent acquisition, but this has been in my wish list for a while ever since I smelled it. And that's Oud Maracuja by Maison Crivelli, and it's got a very strong note of maracuja, which is passion fruit. So maracuja is the Portuguese word for passion fruit. There's just this is so unusual. I've not smelled anything like this. And the oud here, or the oud note, it's very strong as well. So you get oud maracuja, so it's very fruity, oudy, very strong, very rich. You only need one spray and you fill up a room, really. It's just incredible. Is Oud Maracuja by Maison Crivelli. And last but not least, I think this is probably my favorite perfume in my collection at the minute. That's Brompton Immortals by Ex Nihilo. And this one, I've talked about it quite a bit. It's one of those fragrances that is difficult to describe, but it just smells so good. It smells kind of regal. It smells expensive, and it is expensive. It's just, I don't know. It's rose. It's patchouli. It's saffron. It's just, you have to try it because it's just very difficult to describe, but it's a wonderful, wonderful fragrance. That is Brompton Immortals by Ex Nihilo. This is a Harrods exclusive, unfortunately, so you can only get it at Harrods, but it's well worth it. Okay, and that concludes my list for today. I hope you guys enjoyed my list, and if you have, please do give this video a thumbs up, and also please consider subscribing to my channel. I hope to see you in my next video, and thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.